The few days between now and the Activision Blizzard lawsuit have been full of emotion, anger, and outrage from the employees of the company and the community as well. Both the company and former employees make statements about the situation. 343 Industries is gearing up for the first public test of the next big shooter everyone is waiting for, Halo Infinite. This is the Daily Reset. Good morning, gamers, and welcome to the Daily Reset, brought to you by the Emergent Gamer. Subscribe and tune in every morning to get all the biggest news stories as you start your day. We're on all major podcast platforms, and we also upload our shows to our YouTube channel if you like to listen there. I'm Trip Zero, and this is your news for July 27th, 2021. It's been almost a week since the state of California's lawsuit was filed against Activision Blizzard for workplace violations and sexual harassment of its employees. In those few days, we've seen a wide range of responses, both public and private, from employees and fans. Here's how it's played out so far. The company started by sending an internal email to employees about the situation. Current Blizzard president J. Allen Brack wrote to employees that the allegations are extremely troubling, and also said, "I disdain bro culture and have spent my career fighting against it." These statements stand in stark contrast to the actions that Brack has taken or not taken over his career. First of all, he is named specifically in the lawsuit for not taking effective remedial measures when harassment claims were made by employees. When it came to dealing with Alex Afrasiabi, a former senior creative director on World of Warcraft who has had multiple harassment accusations against him, Brack would verbally counsel him, amounting to no more than a slap on the wrist, and nothing would change. It's worth noting that both Afrasiabi and Brack appeared in a video that has recently resurfaced from BlizzCon in 2010, where they were on a panel about World of Warcraft. They were asked by a woman in the audience if they had plans on introducing female characters who didn't look like they, quote, stepped out of a Victoria's Secret catalog. A developer on the panel responds with, "What catalog would you like them to step out of?" Afrasiabi appears to take the question seriously, saying that he wants to vary his female characters, but then he said, "So yeah, we'll pick different catalogs." Brack then asked him what magazine a certain female character appears in, which is leaning into the bro culture he so adamantly stated he's had a career-long fight against. Next out of Activision Blizzard was a letter sent to employees from Fran Townsend, current Executive VP for Corporate Affairs for the company and former Homeland Security Advisor to President George W. Bush. The tone of her email was hostile and aggressive, immediately on the defensive about the lawsuit, stating that the allegations are factually incorrect and tell out-of-context stories about things that happened over a decade ago. She ended her statement with, "We remain committed as a leadership team to doing what is right." These company responses have current employees upset as they feel like they are dismissive of the complaints and don't go nearly as far as they should to address the widespread harassment at the company over the years. Over 800 employees have signed an open letter to the leadership team demanding Activision Blizzard to release another statement, this time one that recognizes the seriousness of these allegations and demonstrates compassion for victims of harassment and assault. They also say that the response by the company casts doubt on the organization's ability to hold abusers accountable for their actions, and makes it clear that our leadership is not putting our values first. As of right now, Activision Blizzard has made no more statements about the lawsuit, and all of their social media accounts are silent. They have just recently canceled a planned livestream for a new expansion to their popular digital trading card game Hearthstone, after multiple other Hearthstone streamers canceled their own planned events around their reveal stream. Sources for publication Polygon also noted that dozens more employees have since reached out to the DFEH, the California department that led the lawsuit, to add their own stories to the filing. As always, we'll keep you updated as the story continues. Halo Infinite might be getting its first public test of the game very soon, some saying within a few days. In a new blog post on their Halo Waypoint site, developer 343 Industries details what they're calling a multiplayer technical preview. No hard date is set, and they set the expectations of this being a very specific test of one aspect of the game's functionality instead of a beta of the full experience as players might be expecting. If players do successfully get invited to participate, they will be able to try out 2 modes, Bot Arena and Academy Weapon Drills. In Bot Arena, teams of 4 players will go up against a team of 4 bots on 3 different maps. The bots will have 4 levels of difficulty, and the last 2 levels get pretty challenging, according to 343. In the Academy Drills mode, the player is dropped into a firing range type area with moving and strafing bots so the players can become accustomed to new weapons as they acquire them. Each gun will have its own associated weapon drill score, which 343 says led to some fun and healthy competition. There will be 12 guns available for use during the Academy Drills test. Along with these 2 new modes, players will get to experience what completing the Battle Pass will feel like. It'll be a shortened version with only some of the features and customization coming at launch, but it will ensure that the Battle Pass systems and challenge unlocking systems are working properly. There are plenty more tests planned for the future, with Arena and Big Team Battle modes coming later for the real player vs. player test. That's going to be it for Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. Subscribe on your favorite podcast service to get up to speed in the gaming world every morning with me, your host, Trip Zero. And be sure to find and listen to our main show, the Emergent Gamer podcast, live on twitch.tv/emergent_gamer on Wednesday nights, and then on podcast services the next day. Get the news with me, and hear the in-depth discussion with the rest of us. I'll see you tomorrow.